you need to do so you don't miss any of the information that we're going to share with you. Okay. And the second thing I'm going to ask you is to take the words I know and just discard them, throw them away for a second, because once you say I know, that kills all I know is the killer of all learning. And once you say I know, it really makes sure that you don't really obtain any more information. Okay. So take the words I know and get rid of them, if you will, please. Thank you very much. And Mr. Zay, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen. Is that okay?
Yes.
Thank you so much. I was about to say, I'll take that as a yes. Okay. All right. So let's go here. Can you tell me if you can see my screen, Mr. Zay?
Yes, I can.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever, what if everything that you were taught about earning money was wrong? Yep, I know some of you may be an accountant. I know Margot's here, you're an accountant, and you may have studied financial services or finances and stuff like that, but what if everything you were taught about money was wrong? Well, today I'm going to teach you 5 steps to earning your MBA. Have you ever wondered what your life will be like after this pandemic is going to be over? After this pandemic is over, have you ever wondered where you're going to be financially when it's all said and done? Matter of fact, have you ever wondered where you would travel to, where you would vacation to, where you take your family to when it's all said and done? Would you like me to share how you can put some money into your pocket so you can do just that? And would you like for me to share exactly how you can use a system that rich people use on a daily basis to generate some residual income? Would you like for me to share a way that you can be completely debt-free and never have to worry about bills again? In a moment, you're about to discover exactly the system that we all use and rich people use as well that can set you completely financially free for the rest of your life. In a moment, you're going to discover a way that you can become not only just completely financially independent for you, but financially independent for generations to come. And in a moment, you're going to discover ways that you can have a lot of fun at the same time. I promise you, by the end of this presentation, you're going to learn more about business than 90% of the people who are in business today. So let's discuss this for a second. Which one do you think is better? Having a job or having a business? Job versus business. Which one is better? Which one do you think? Go ahead and think about that for a second. You see, which one is better, wages or profits? Well, you may be saying, well, Jay, you know what, starting a business is risky. You are absolutely right. But having a job is riskier, especially in today's society, because all of you know right now that 7.5 million small businesses are at risk of closing, never to open again. And by the time the corona is all over 47 million employees are going to be unemployed. That is sad. This is the highest rate ever in the history of the United States. And we already know that technology has taken over, so jobs are becoming more and more extinct thanks to artificial intelligence and robots. Robots have taken over 20 million jobs so far, and getting ready to be over 20 million jobs by the year 2030. That's crazy. And think about this for a second. Every time you call, let's say, your cell phone provider, or you call your bank or something like that, the majority of the time you're going to get a robot on the end of that line. So let me ask you this. With your job right now, do you think that your job is so difficult that robots can't take over? I'm sad to say, but that answer is no. Here's the reason why. Because Tesla and BMW are putting millions and millions of dollars into the technology that they're already going to start having autonomous cars. You've already seen some of them on the road. You may not have noticed, but some of these truck drivers are going out of business because of autonomous cars. And what about the Uber drivers? What about the Lyft drivers? You see, they have a small window to continue to make money, because once this technology is rolled out, their jobs will be extinct as well. So we also know that 85% of the people right now who have a job hate their jobs. The question is, are you one of them? And this is one of the reasons why over 79 million people are starting a home-based business. You said it, I said it, I'm gonna say it again, a home-based business. You see, Jim Rohn says it best when he says, profits are better than wages. Wages make you a living, which is fine, but profits make you a fortune, which is super fine. Jack Ma, he was the richest man in China. He says, if you put bananas and money in front of people, I'm sorry, if you put bananas and money in front of monkeys, monkeys would choose bananas because monkeys don't know that money can buy a lot of bananas. In reality, if you offer a job and a business to people, they would choose a job because most people don't know that business can bring you more money than wages. Wow, that is so powerful. So why is it? Why is that? Why is that people don't know that wages, that profits can earn you more money than wages? Well, first of all, most people don't even know how to evaluate a business properly. Would you mind if I share with you exactly how you can get your MBA in business in less than 5 minutes? Would you mind if I share with you exactly how you can get your MBA in less than 3 minutes? How about 2 minutes? Well, I'm going to share with you exactly how you get your MBA in less than 1 minute. Take a look at this.
Welcome to the 1 Minute MBA. Everything you need to know in 5 easy steps. Step 1, simple. Start a business from your home office, dorm room, or garage. Steve Jobs did it. Jeff Bezos did it. So did Mark Zuckerberg. You can too. Second, pick the right industry. In other words, don't open a store that sells 8-track tapes, lead paint, or steam engines. 3, use social media. Look, don't waste money on advertising. It's dead. Share, post, and tweet. Trust me, you'll attract an army. Number 4, go with a proven market leader, one that has money, talent, and infrastructure. Why? Because 95% of startups fail, and you don't want to be part of that train wreck, believe me. And number 5, start. Just start. Even if it's just part-time, make a decision and start. That's it. Everything you need to know to start your own business in 1 minute. Stanford would have charged you 90 grand. Harvard, even more. You just got it for free, and no embarrassing hatting down or student loans to pay back either. Graduation, that's easy. Just hit the next button below.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, everyone. You now have your MBA in starting a business. Now I'm going to share with you exactly how you can evaluate an opportunity. Now, who am I and why should you listen to me? Well, first of all, I started my first business when I was 14. Had another when I was 15, a production company. We produced music videos and things in that nature, concerts. And then I had an entertainment company with my partner, Ron Jones. We called it J-Ron Entertainment. We had plays and commercials, independent films, and we did so much for so many people. And now I have a travel business. And I'll share with you exactly why we have a travel business. We used to have a limousine company as well. And now I have I Am Powers. It's a limited liability company for entrepreneurs, basically an entrepreneurs training company. Graduated from the Kauffman Foundation Fast Track School of Entrepreneurs in 1998, blah, blah, blah. But I want to tell you, I've been mentored by some of the top producers on the planet. Maybe you've heard of some. Have you ever heard of a gentleman by the name of Les Brown? How about Jerry Clark or Holton Buggs, Roger Salam, Dave Van Hoots, Kevin Harrington, James Dentley, J. Lloyd Tomer, Dr. Christopher Coakley, and the list goes on and on and on and on. The reason why I'm telling you this is because it's very important for you as a business-minded person to have mentors, to have coaches, someone that can teach you how to get to where they are. Now, here's some of the students that I work with. Some of those are doctors in the audience as well. I'm sitting right next to Dave Van Hoots, who's the top speaker trainer on the planet. Okay, he taught people like Les Brown and Anthony Robinson, and he taught people like Robert Kiyosaki's company and things of that nature. And next to him is Kevin Harrington. Kevin Harrington is the original shark from Shark Tank. Okay, have you ever wanted to work with a shark? Well, you know what? I know how it feels. This guy never sleeps. I mean, he's always evaluating businesses, and he taught me a lot of things. Matter of fact, Les Brown and Roger Salam taught me a lot of things as well. You know what? What they're teaching me is about joint ventures. Now, I want you to write this down, joint venture, okay? Because you don't necessarily have to build the product. You don't necessarily have to build the websites and all that type of stuff. But if you know someone who already have the type of stuff down that's already built, then all you have to do is market those things and you can make a fortune. You see, that's what rich people are doing. They're doing joint ventures with one another. And this is what I decided to do. We decided to do joint ventures with J. Lloyd Tomer, this gentleman right here. His goal, number one goal, is to create 10,000 financially free families. Yes, even in this economy. And we're looking for people just like you that want to grasp hold to this prophecy. You see, we're not building a business, we're living a prophecy. We're filling a prophecy. See, J. Lloyd Tomer and his son, Scott Tomer, and then Dr. Christopher Coakley have been millionaires before they even started this company. And their number one reason that they started this company is to actually help boost our economy. Matter of fact, they've helped thousands of people just like you earn significant income. They built successful businesses through 9/11 and the Great Recession, so they know exactly how to help you come out of this recession as well. So now you're not just going to survive this economy, but you can thrive in this economy. They've already helped and paid more than 50,000 $1,000 bonuses. And you know what? The voices that you heard this earlier have already received them. Yep. Mr. Harvey Zay received multiple of them. You know, I know that Margot received several of them. Dennis received several of them. And the list goes on and on and on, okay? And this company, these founders have already paid out over $610,000 bonuses. Let me pause for a second. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever received a $1,000 bonus from your job? Have you ever received a $10,000 bonus from your job? Now, some of you may say, well, yeah, I've received that. But how often is it that the common person, the everyday folk, can actually get a $10,000 bonus from their job? You see, when I was working at Cerner Corporation, I'm not going to say the name, but it's called Cerner Corporation. Anyway, you see, they never gave me the opportunity to have a $10,000 bonus working for that organization. Now, the executives, they got the opportunities to earn $10,000 bonuses, but not from middle management on down. It wasn't for us. You see, these founders have already paid out 6 $1 million bonuses as well. Have you ever thought about being a millionaire? Now, let me ask you a question. Doing what you're doing right now, is it possible for you to get there? And if the answer is no, that only means that your job's pay plan may be leaning up against the wrong building. These founders have already produced over $200 million earners already, and they're looking to do it again with the people who are on this webinar today. So Warren Buffett says this. He says the things that you like to do should be a hobby of yours, but the thing the world does should be a business of yours. What a novel concept. And what is the world doing right now? Guess what? Even right now, in the middle of this recession, so to speak, in the middle of this pandemic, people are traveling. You know what? I was driving all day today and I saw at least 5 airplanes in the air. Do you know that they will not put these planes in the air if they did not believe that they were going to make a profit from those ticket sales? Guess what? They were flying. And every time I go to the cruise, the Tampa, to go by the cruise terminals, guess what? They're there. And you know what? They're cruising. Every time I go to the hotels, I live right there close to the beach. Every time I go to the beach, the hotels are packed, they're crowded. Why? Because people are just like yourself, and they're saying, well, you know what, enough is enough. I'm tired of being stuck at home. I'm tired of being here. I want to go out. I'm ready to go. And maybe that's you right now. But travel is the largest industry in the world. And I'm not saying this just because I'm involved in the travel industry. I'm saying this because this is a clue. Maybe you should get involved in the travel industry as well, because it's the most sexy industry in the world as well. And we'll share some facts as well with that. Now, if you don't believe me, take a look at this.
Now, I got a little demonstration that I want to show you that I think is kind of fun. The coffee industry is $100 billion. So $100 billion every year is spent around the world on coffee. Each one of these gumballs represents $1 billion in annual sales. There's 100 gumballs in here. This is the coffee industry. So Starbucks, if they want to, let's say they're brand new and they're starting out and they've got this goal to become a billion-dollar company, they need to carve out 1% of that pie. So they would need to have this much of that pie, 1%. So it's really, a small percentage of this overall pie. They've been more successful than that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They do about 8 billion in sales. That's a pretty significant portion of the entire worldwide global sales of coffee. The nutrition industry is $226 billion every year is spent on nutrition. So again, each one of these gumballs represents $1 billion in sales. So here's the coffee industry. Here's the nutrition industry. And by the way, you may not know this or not, but over half of all the network marketing companies on the planet today, they're nutrition companies. Now let's talk about the travel industry. We need a bigger base here. All right, here's the travel industry. Pretty impressive, right? Well, it doesn't stop there. That's pretty big, right? There's more. But wait, there's more. And one more. All right, so here's coffee, here's nutrition, the entire nutrition industry, here's travel.
Wow, see how big that is? That is amazing. And you know what? This gentleman dropped one of those I mean, he probably dropped like maybe 3, 4, 5, 8 of those gumballs, right? And every one of those gumballs represent $1 billion. So just like the pandemic hit the travel industry got hit and impacted very hard with the travel with this pandemic as well. So let's just say that they lost $8 billion. Guess what? The travel industry is still the largest industry in the world. It's an $8 trillion industry. You see, when he was talking about the coffee industry. If they wanted to actually carve out 1 billion, 1% of a $1 billion industry, they would only have to carve out just one of those gumballs, right? So what if we decided to carve out 1% of an $8 trillion industry? Do you know how much that would be? A lot, okay? So how much money, how much of that $8 trillion do you need to set your family free? Not much, right? And we're not talking about few people booking a whole lot of travel. We're looking for a lot of people to book very little. And when we do that, we're going to dominate the industry. Why? Because we have more outlets out there in the travel industry. So you may be asking, well, what does it cost to start a travel agency? Well, I'm glad you asked. First of all, you know what? If you went to LegalZoom to get all the legal paperwork and stuff done, that's $250. Then you're going to need insurance for errors and omissions and stuff like that. That's another $2,500. And then for your state license, that's another $250. Then accreditations and affiliation with CLIA and IATA can cost you up to $500. And then let's say you want to do a brick and mortar office space alone will cost you well over $1,500, depending on where you are. Okay, and then that's not to mention the computers and the equipment and the salaries and the websites and the contracts and the marketing material, CRM systems, operating costs, and it goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So it can cost you to start a brick and mortar travel agency. It can cost you well over $10,000. Or you can do like one of my friends want to do. They could go right here to bizbuysell.com and buy this travel agency, and it's only for a measly $199,000. But you see, you know what? This may not be an option for the masses, though. Maybe a few of you can do it, but maybe not the masses. What if you decided you wanted to actually get a Disney vacation club? How many of you would like to have a Disney vacation club? Become one of those members? Well, if you wanted to do that, the purchase price is starting at $19,500. Plus, you have closing costs of $587. Plus, you have annual dues of $70 a month or so, just so you can get the license to buy one of these franchises, you know, and it's starting at $29,000, $30,000, $33,000. Again, buying a vacation club may not be right for the masses. Maybe some of you could do it, but not the majority of the people can do that. You see, here's our option. We have a travel agency that you can buy Okay, right here is called the TIP program. This is called the travel income package. We give you, on the left-hand side, you give full access to a travel agency where you don't have to actually book all of the travel if you choose not to. You can if you want to. You can get licensed and things of that nature to book all the travel if you choose to. And guess what's going to happen here? You see, you'll get the same buying power as Travelocity, Orbitz, Expedia, Cheap Tickets, all of those big guys. And the difference is you're going to get paid commission. You're going to get paid 60% of whatever your customers book on their own. Because most people, when they go to book travel, what do? They search all the internet and they bounce from Travelocity to Orbitz to Cheap Tickets, and they're looking for the best rate, right? But every time they book travel, you're going to get 60%. Now, here's what's another thing that you're going to receive. You're going to receive access to the Vortex. The Vortex is a technology that we give away to people for free. As a matter of fact, if you're my guest, you're going to get access to my Vortex tonight. If someone else who invited you to this webinar, you're going to get access to their Vortex tonight. So what happens here is this. The Vortex, we give this to people for free. They go, they look, they book, and every time they save money, we're going to earn money. See, the Vortex does all the work for you. It searches Travelocity, it searches all those big guys, finds the best rates, then drop the prices lower, giving your travel customer a discount. How cool is that? See, it's saving them time and saving them money, as well as making you money at the same time. Now, the question is, how many Vortexes can you give out? 5, 10, 50, 100, 5,000? That's right, 10,000. And it doesn't matter where they are in the world. It doesn't matter when they book. Every time they save money, you're going to earn money. You see, the retail value for both of these is over $10,000. Yep, but because, Clifton invited you to this presentation, because of myself or Dennis or LaShawn invited you to this presentation, you're not going to pay $10,000. No, that's ridiculous, right? See, you're not going to pay $10,000. The retail price for this, for us, is only $299 to get started. Yep, you're welcome. $299. You can get started in the largest industry in the world that's open 24 hours a day and have access to all of the things that Travelocity, Cheap Tickets, Orbitz, and all of them have, and not necessarily even have to have all of the overhead, so to speak, okay? Then it's only $99.95 a month. Now, remember, I'm a business owner. I've had businesses that cost way more than $299 to get started, and it costs way more than $99.95 to keep them running. So you could get started in this pandemic for $299.99 a month. Now, you may be asking, well, what's the difference between a brick and mortar travel agency and ours? Well, first of all, you have to show up every day to the brick and mortar. But see, in ours, we can work our business anywhere on the planet, from the beach, from your sauna, from your bedroom, from your hot tub. I mean, I work my business from my hot tub a lot. So what I'm saying here is you don't necessarily have to show up in order to go up. You can actually work from any internet connectivity on the planet. Here's another difference. You get 60% of the commission. You see, you're like, I own this, right? And plus, what we're doing here is we're actually creating memories. That's what we're selling. We're not selling a business, we're selling memories. And most people right now want to have some memories outside of this pandemic. They want to actually have memories that they can look forward to remembering, right? And that's what we're creating. You don't want to go with the other guys. Want to get away? This guy said, I was your pilot. See, don't take a chance with those other guys. You definitely want to get involved with us. Now, how many of you ever wanted to go to the Holy Land? Wow, what a beautiful place, man. I'm telling you, some of you on this line have gone to the Holy Land. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if Miss Beata Petty can unmute your phone. Miss Beata Petty, did you go to the Holy Land? Were you one of the ones that went to the Holy Land?
No, I didn't make that trip. Jay Kelly did. Kelly went to the Holy Land.
Okay, great. Can you tell me some of the things that she told you about the Holy Land?
She told me I should have been there, first of all. that was the first thing she said. And I agreed with her, because when you go there and you're in it's one of the most spiritual events of a lifetime. Just to walk in the steps of Jesus and the disciples. So it was an unrepeatable experience, but I tell you what, Jay, I will be there the next time.
Amen to that. Thank you so much, B. Miss Jerry, I believe that you went to the Holy Land. Mr. Jerry, can you tell me, just give me one of the best things you received from going to the Holy Land?
Holy Land is my destination. I've taken 6 groups there.
Wow.
And I know it well. And it's life-changing experiences. Yeah. So yeah, you see, Jay, you get me all excited because that's what I do.
I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I love to do. Yeah, travel is exciting.
Thank you so much for sharing. We would definitely be conversating in a second here. But for those of you who want to go on cruises, guess what? We got cabins for you. It doesn't matter if it's with the Carnival or we have all of those cruise lines as well. As a matter of fact, can you imagine staying in a balcony room, overlooking the ocean, having breakfast right there, lunch right there, dinner right there, either in your room or on the top deck and things of that nature? I mean, we get paid to have fun. And you know what? Let me bring on a gentleman that introduced us in the beginning, Mr. Dennis Mott. Can you give me an idea of the trip that you've taken on your Carnival cruise?
I've been on several cruises, and I call myself a cruise specialist all over the world. I went on a cruise, took my family out there, my parents, and we just went on a cruise on a Carnival cruise line, actually. And me just going and saying I wanted to go, it made $21,400 on one cruise, just going out to have fun. Everybody wanted to join in. Everybody started inviting their friends, balcony, suites, everything was booked. And it was like, wow. Once they got to that, I was like, hey, I'm hooked. I want to do more and more, and I continue to do them every year. Thank you very much, Jay.
Man, thank you. Did you say 2,100 or 21,000?
21,000.
21,000. See, that's not bad for a part-time gig, is it?
That's right.
I mean, we get paid to have fun. I mean, who wants to go to the office in the morning on Monday, right? We get paid to have fun, and guess what? We don't necessarily have to be there in order to actually get paid. Can you imagine being a cruise specialist where all you do is cruise, and someone say, well, what do you do for a living? I take cruises. That's all you do. Can you imagine taking 3 or 4 of those a year and paying for your year? You're paying more, getting paid more than your yearly income. And that's all you're doing is having fun. That's what we teach you as well. So what we offer here is the TOP program. The TOP program is you get everything that I just mentioned in the TIP program, plus you get access to a very private and exclusive travel membership. Yep, the travel membership. Well, you understand that membership has its privileges, right? And as you see on the right-hand side, we've already saved our members over $77 million since January of 2015. And I tell you what, the numbers are constantly going up every single week. Those numbers are going up. Matter of fact, the prices that we get on the membership, they even are better than the Vortex. Matter of fact, I saw this one going to Jamaica, staying in a 5-star resort. This place has 5 swimming pools, 7 restaurants, 13 bars, and instead of paying over $5,000 for the 7 days, our membership had it for $139 for the week. $139. That's not per day. That's for the entire week, including taxes. Wow, right? When I saw that price, I said, wow. Then I turned around and I said it again. I said it backwards. I said, wow. See, these prices are so low, we cannot even share them with the public. So when you get the TIP or the TOP program, you're also going to get what's called vacation rewards. Now, the vacation rewards program is like this. You may be saying, well, Jay, you know what? I don't take vacations. Well, guess what? You will now, because here you're going to have access to over 3,000 worldwide resorts, whether it's around the corner or it's around the world. You have 7 days in any one of those resorts every single year entitled to you. And all that you have to do to qualify for the Vacation Rewards program is to continue to stay a member. I didn't say you have to recruit anyone. I didn't say you have to travel anywhere. I didn't say you have to sell anything. All you have to do is continue to be a member for 12 consecutive months, and that vacation is yours every single year. So you and your family can enjoy those vacation rewards. Now, the retail price for this is over $35,000, but I tell you what, just because Nadra invited you to this presentation, you're not going to pay $35,000. It's only $499 for everything that I just mentioned. $499 is less than the price of a cell phone. Matter of fact, I saw some people with Coach bags that cost more than that. I saw people with Jordans that cost more than that, right? And it gives them no opportunity whatsoever to make money. But now you do. You have opportunity right here, then it's $99.95 a month. Now, ladies, have you ever thought about going to Dubai? One of the most beautiful places on the planet. Now, you may be saying, well, nobody's traveling. Guess what? Do you think that countries like Dubai is going to sit back and allow the travel industry to go down? No, their whole country, their whole survival depends heavily on our travel dollars. So they want us to travel to Dubai. They want us to travel to Hawaii. They want us to travel to Fiji, Bora Bora, Florida, Vegas. I mean, all of these places, they need our travel dollars. So travel is definitely going to come back, and there's going to be a huge burst when it comes back. And we want to make sure that you are in position so you can capitalize on all of those people who are going to be traveling in your near future. Now, how about going to Dubai? This is on our membership. Think about this, September 14th to 21st. This is 7 days in Dubai. Look at the top one there. Yeah, I took the name off so you wouldn't try to Google them, okay? But it's a 4-star resort. Instead of paying $836, our membership price is only $348. Don't tell nobody. Shh. Don't tell nobody. So this is membership only prices, right? Now, look at another one right there at the tower, a 3-star resort in Dubai. Instead of paying $396 for 7 days, our price is $174. Come on now. With these type of prices, it costs more to stay home. Have you ever thought about going to Cancun? Look how beautiful that is. Yeah, check it out. Now, we're getting ready to go to Cancun in January. And I tell you what, the carnival places there are ridiculous. Can you imagine going to Cancun, staying in a 3 or 4 or 5-star resort at these type of prices? $512 for a 3.5-star villa. You know, $758 for a 4-star in Cancun. Crazy, right? Now, how about going to the car rental place at the airport and getting a rental car for $3 a day? See, you're not going to find these prices on Priceline, Cheap Tickets, or Orbitz, or Expedia. Nope, none of those vendors are going to be able to compete with our membership prices. But in order for you to actually get these type of, if you want to get these type of prices, you got to have a membership. Okay, how about going to Las Vegas, one of the most exotic places on the planet in the United States, actually, and staying in one of their spas or casinos right there on the Strip, for prices like $350 for 7 days in a 4-star place. Now, some of you may even know what these from the pictures, you may even know what these resorts are, but our prices are better than the public prices. You see, it pays to have a membership. Now, this is not for the everyday person that says, well, you know what, Jay, I don't want to travel. You know, it's too much. It's not for the naysayers, okay? It's not for the negative people and stuff like that or whatever. You can go ahead and stay home. You go ahead. This is not for you, okay? This is not for those who actually are constantly in the rat race, so to speak. And what is a rat race? They wake up in the morning, they run off to work, they work their 9 to 5, they come home, eat a little dinner, they go to bed, they wake up to do the exact same thing over and over and over. If you love that cycle, then this is not for you. It's not for you if all you can do is think about is chasing money. Okay, we're not looking for those who chase money. Yes, you're going to be able to make money here, but we're not looking for those who spend your life chasing dollars. And then when you get some money, that's what happens. You want more money. No, this is not for you if you have that type of mindset, because by the time you get to the end of your life, you realize you don't have a whole lot of life left. And then you have to use whatever you accumulated just to survive, so to speak. So we're not looking for people that have that type of mindset. But who this is for those who are above average. This is for those who refuse to lose. I'm talking about those that decided I'm going to be the CEO of my life, and I'm going to make sure that I am building a business to take care of my children's children. That's what the Bible says, that a wise man leaves an inheritance for his children's children, right? So this is for those who want to build an empire and leave a legacy. That's right. So if you are that person, we invite you to get involved with us. But before you do, let me share with you a little bit about leverage. See, this is one word, is something that rich people know, and they know how to use it effectively. So if you don't know how to use leverage, you're already working too hard. So let me see if I can explain this. Leverage is used to gain maximum advantage. Okay, so let's just say this is you. Okay, this is you, Irene. Okay, and let's say, Irene, you work 8 hours today. Guess what? You're going to get paid on 8 hours. Typically, a normal 9 to 5, that's what happens, right? See, this is called income equals rate times time. Now, let's just say you hire someone like Clifton, and Clifton goes out and he works 8 hours. Now, Irene, you're going to get paid on 16 hours instead of the 8 hours in the same time frame that you work your 8 hours. This is called income equals rate times time times leverage. You see the difference? Now, Irene, what happens if you hire someone like Harvey, and Harvey goes out and he worked 8 hours? Guess what? You're going to get paid for 24 hours instead of 8 hours. Very powerful, right? You see, this is what the jobs are doing with you. They're hiring a lot of people, and they're using your time, your talent, your skills, your degree. They're using, and they're leveraging all of that to make a lot more money. Remember in the beginning, we talked about profits versus wages. See, they're making a lot of profits, but they're paying you wages. And we already realized that profits are better than wages. So what if you can start using leverage to earn profits? Well, let me see if I can take this up a notch. Okay, so Jerry, this is you. Okay, let's just say you're a real estate agent. Okay, no, you're a real estate broker, I'm sorry, and you hire someone like myself as a real estate agent. I go out and I sell a building, I'm gonna get paid 3% of the commission, and guess what? You're gonna get paid 3% of the commission as well. But here's the thing, you see, why are you getting paid 3% and I did all the work? Well, first of all, Jerry, you allowed me to hang my license on your wall, right? And you also taught me about the contracts and gave me the scripts and everything. You taught me about sales and you taught me how to do promotion. So you did a lot of things. That's why you're earning the 3%. Now, here's how the leverage comes in. Jerry, you get to leverage more agents as the broker, and I don't, because agents cannot leverage more agents. Only brokers can do that. You see, this is what we call income equals rate times time times leverage. And this is the reason why brokers get paid more than agents. Congratulations. Now, hey, it's game time. All right, it's game time. And I'm gonna need a guest. I'm gonna need 2 guests, okay? Let me see. See, I was being serious at first, but now I wanna actually have a little fun. Is that okay? We have fun, go like this. Awesome, okay. So I'm gonna see, Miss Jerry, can you do me a favor? Can you unmute your microphone for a second as well? And Tracy, are you there with me as well?
That's trouble.
Awesome,
Okay.
awesome. Is that Jerry or Tracy?
Jerry, this is
Okay, Jerry, awesome. Tracy, are you there too?
I'm here.
Excellent, excellent. Let me see if I get Irene. Are you there? Irene. Okay. How about Nadra? Nadra, are you there?
I'm here. I'll play.
Who's that?
Nadra.
Nadra. Okay, Nadra. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for playing along. And I think I want to do one more. Let me see. How about Margot? Margot, are you there? Okay. What about Clifton? Clifton, can you talk?
I'm here, Joe.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, I have 4 contestants now. Okay, now what I'm gonna do here, and welcome. This is the Surge 365 Next Generation Game Show. You are about to make history. You are the contestants on this game, and we're gonna make sure that we have some fun with it. Now, what I'm gonna ask you to do though is put on your thinking cap. Okay. Now you don't have to think long, because if you think wrong, like Dennis says, if you think long, you think wrong. So what I'm going to ask you to do is, all I'm going to do is I'm going to spin a wheel, and all I want you to do is say now when you want me to stop. So I'm going to start with Tracy. Tracy, you still there?
I am.
Okay. All I want you to do is say stop when I spin the wheel. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay. Here we go.
Stop.
Wow. Ferrari, Mr. Harvey Zay. Tell her what she's got, Harvey.
Yes, a new Ferrari in your favorite color. Do you like red, green, or blue?
Oh, blue is my favorite color.
Blue?
Yep.
All right, we'll get one for you in blue, because you are getting this Ferrari because you are moving up the line in Surge 365, where everybody has fun, but we also get paid. In addition to that, we get bonuses and cars, and you have got one of the best cars that we offer. Congratulations.
All right, Tracy, congratulations. We're going to play one more time, Tracy. All right, come on.
Stop.
All right, $1 million vacation home, Mr. Harvey Zay.
Wow, 1 week in a vacation home is amazing. You're going to have a lot of fun there. You can take whoever you want with you. You probably won't take one of us, but we know you have someone special in your life. So go have fun. And remember, you got it from Surge 365.
Wow. Think about that vacation home. Think about where you're going to place it and things of that nature. Okay, we're going to go over to Mr. Clifton. Have a man in there for a second. Mr. Clifton. Whoops, let me go back here.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Clifton, I'm going to spin the wheel. You just say now.
Now.
All right, Rolex, Mr. Harvey Zay. Tell her what she's got.
All right, this is not a regular Rolex. This is a presidential Rolex. This is the kind of Rolex that you can see from miles away with all those diamonds. And you'll never be late for work again, Clifton. You wear this Rolex watch with pride, and you will always remember that you are a 365 surging man.
All
Awesome,
right.
awesome.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Clifton. We're gonna go again, all right? Just say
All right.
now.
Now.
All right, Mr. Harvey Zay.
Lamborghini.
Well, this time, congratulations, Clifton, because you will be able to get out of this vehicle. It's good that one of the other guys didn't win because they'd have a problem. But for you, you'll be able to slide right out of this Lamborghini and you can have your choice of colors and you probably know who you would take for a ride. But right now, you want to get ready to ride in your new car.
All right. Congratulations, Clifton. We're gonna go over to Nadra. Nadra, all you have to do is say
Yeah.
yeah.
Now.
All right, Nadra.
Now.
All
Now.
right. First level director, Mr. Harvey Zay.
All right, Nadra, you are now a level 1 director. And did you know
Yay!
you're going to get extra money in addition to all of your commissions and all of your other bonuses. You are going to get a monthly bonus for every year and it gets bigger. $1,500 on top of all the other income you have. Not only that, you're going to have many more admirers. We know you're admired and loved now, but you're going to be even more loved and admired as a level 1 director.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Minhu Surge.
All right, all right. Let's one more time.
That's a bomb
Nadra.
presentation.
Come on, Nadra, one more time. Let's go.
Now.
Oh man, she just skipped level 2. Level 3
That's
director,
right.
Mr. Harvey Zay.
That's because you guys
Wow.
train so
Number
well.
3, you're going to have a choice of 3 beautiful cars. You have the Mercedes, the Jaguar, or you could take the BMW. What's your choice?
BMW.
BMW. You picked a good one. One of my favorites too. Juliet St. John likes that car, and she says you'll go far. So you have what it takes to get to number 3. Level 3, and we know with your ambition and your attitude, you're going to be number 4 soon. Good luck and have fun.
Cool. Very cool.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for playing, Nadra. We're gonna go over to Jerry. It's your turn.
Okay. Now.
Level 1 director, we already said level 1 director is. We're gonna go again, Jerry.
Okay. Now. Now.
All right. All right, $1 million.
All
motivation,
right.
Mr. Harvey Zay.
Well, man, I can get the million. I'm okay with that.
All right. A $1 million motor coach, Jerry. And now you don't have to stay in the hotel. You can take friends with you, or you can go with a special one. But in this motor coach, you have everything you need. It includes a bathroom. It includes water. It includes so many things. We can't list them all today, but you'll be so comfortable and so happy because you don't have to stay in your hometown. You can go from the East Coast to the West Coast, and you won't have to boast because people will know that you work for what you got.
Congratulations, Jerry. Let's
Thank
do
you.
one more with you. One more, Jerry.
Oh, one more.
Yep.
Now.
We already said Rolex.
Now.
Wow. Mr. Harvey Zay.
All right. Looks like we have a vacation home. All right. Your vacation home, you can place it anywhere you want to. We'll build it for you. Where would you like to have your vacation home? Anywhere in the world, you say?
You bet. You bet. See, I talk in millions.
All right.
That's right.
Where would you like to have your home? What city? What town? What
Virgin
country?
Islands.
And the islands?
The Virgin
Yeah.
Islands, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, man. Well, that is
Yeah,
great.
man.
You have many choices in the Virgin Islands, one of our favorite spots. So you could go to St. Thomas, St. John, you could go to St. Martin, so forth, all around the Virgin Islands. We'll meet you there. Congratulations.
Yay. Thank
All
you.
right. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, contestants.
It's nice to
Congratulations.
dream.
You won.
It's nice to dream.
Hey, I tell you what, you know what? What's even better about dreaming, Jerry, is having a game plan to get you there. So that's what we're going to share with you right now. Okay. So you may be saying, Jay, well, what is the opportunity here? Well, first of all, we're going to say, well, we're going to invite you to become either a tip or a top producer. Okay. Why start at the tip when you can start at the top? And what happens here is this. You invite people to a presentation similar to the one that you're listening to right now. And what we are going to do as your leaders, as the executives here, what we're going to do is we're going to explain this business on your behalf. And what happens here is this. people would decide, hey, look, you know what? I want to go on vacation. They want to do like Dennis Martin, earn over $21,000 in a year with this one cruise, or they want to go on a Holy Land tour. And the young lady that went on a Holy Land tour with her church, guess what? She earned over $20,000 as well, just from that one trip. So what happens here is this: you're going to start building what's called a fast start team. Let's say you got this gentleman involved, and he decided he wanted to get his the top program. We're going to talk about the top program only, okay? And you're going to get $30 initially to your bank account. Another $142.84 is going to go into a deferred bank account for you, and then you're going to start receiving a $10 monthly residual income immediately off of that one top program sold, okay? Now, let's just say this young lady over here decided she wanted to get involved as well. Same thing is going to happen. Now your monthly income is at $20 instead of just $10. And another thing happens here. Now, your initial income is at $90. It's not a whole lot to write home about. But your deferred income is going up. It's at $428 now. And your residual income, that means you do something once and you get paid for it over and over and over and over and over. Whether you get out of bed or not, you're going to continue to get paid, and that residual income will continue to go up. Now, what happens here is this. You are now going to get promoted to what's called your team builder. In your team, and all of this is optional, okay? You don't have to build a team if you don't want to, but those who do, I want to share with you exactly how powerful this can be. Now, when you get into your team builder organization, you're going to give yourself 2 raises. Yep, 2 raises. Now, I don't know if you ask your boss for a raise today. He may give it to you. But if you ask him for another raise next week, he may look at you or laugh at you, okay? But we're not going to laugh at you. We're going to say, well, absolutely, you can have another raise. If you do the work, we're going to pay you for it. So let's just say instead of $30 you're going to get $50 when this gentleman decides to get in. So that's the first raise. And this goes on to, let's say you get this couple in as well, or this young lady, and then another person comes in as well, because they all want to be top producers as well. What happens here is this. You have already made over $200 in your team builder organization, and your second raise, instead of getting $30, instead of getting $10 a month from each one of those top producers, now you're going to get $12. So now collectively that's $48, okay, out of the 4. Now, your bonus income is at $571, and if you count those all up collectively, your Fast Start team and your team builder team, your earnings are already at $1,290. Your monthly residual income is at $78. Congratulations. As you see how it continues to go up, you have already made a $791 profit. You're no longer in the red, you're in the black, and every dollar that you make from this day forward is nothing but pure profit. It's amazing, okay? Now, this is how your team builder group continues to grow. Those people decide they want to actually go and become top producers as well. They decided they decided to build a team. So we're going to share with you exactly how to use leverage. So leverage times time times production equals financial freedom. Have you ever decided you wanted to be financially independent? Well, here's how you can do that. First of all, we help this gentleman go ahead and get 3 top sales. And you're going to get $20 per sale that he makes in his organization. Okay? Now, not only that, you're going to get $142.84 in your deferred business account. Now you help this couple over here do the same thing. And anytime there's a total of 7 sales, not only are you going to make $20 per sale, but you're going to earn a $1,000 bonus. So you see how you can start getting paid off of other people's efforts as well. You see, this is called leverage times time times production equals financial freedom, because this goes through infinity. You help some other people over here, they get top sales, you get $20 per top sale, and also another 7 sales come in, you get another $1,000. It doesn't matter where, it doesn't matter who brings those top sales into your organization. Every single time you get a $1,000 bonus. This happens through infinity, and this is so, so sexy. Yep, Mr. Harvey Zay received several. Clifton received several. Dennis Mott received several. They are just throwing these $1,000 bonuses out, and I tell you what, once you get them, they are so much fun. Now imagine, if you will, what bill could you pay off when you start receiving these $1,000 bonuses per month? Or what bill can you pay off quicker if you start receiving these $1,000 bonuses per week? Some people are earning these $1,000 bonuses per day. Yep, and it happens on your time, okay? So there's thousands of these $1,000 bonuses that are going out every single week. So what we're teaching people how to do is create your own stimulus package. You don't have to wait for the government to have a stimulus package for you. You're creating it right here on your own. Now, when your team continues to grow to 100, and it will, when it grows to 100, our company is going to give you a $10,000 bonus. Congratulations. By this time, you've already made over $26,000. Not bad for a part-time income, right? So let's just say you decided to grow a little bit faster, and this is what will happen. You grow your team to 100 in less than 100 days. Guess what? Our company's going to pay you an additional $25,000 bonus. Now, by this time, you've already made over $51,000. Not bad for a part-time gig, for something that you're just kind of trying out, right? You know, for something, for this one of those little things, right? $51,000 is more than most people are making on a yearly basis, and you made it in your part-time gig. We're not saying you have to fire your boss. We're not saying you have to leave your job, but guess what? You can generate some extra income on the side to help pay for your goals and your dreams. Now, we have $10,000 bonuses on the table for you. All you have to do is let us know what date you want to put on it, what day you want to catch it. Now, let me share with you exactly. Remember those bonuses we were talking about? Remember that those millions you were talking about, Jerry? Remember all of those things, that all of those things, gifts that you won, Clifton and Tracy and Nadra, you won a lot of things. Let me share with you exactly where you received those things here. Okay, remember this whole game board, and I want everyone to pay attention, because if I didn't call your name, think about one of those gifts that you want to win. Think about 2 of those gifts you want to win. Think about 3 of those gifts you want to win. It's limitless, okay? So as a #1 director, you're going to get a blazer jacket, which signifies you as a director, okay? And your monthly bonus residual income is going to be an additional $1,000 on top of all the other income that you're making. So by then, you're going to be making between $1,500 to $2,500 per month residual income every single month, regardless if you get out of bed. Congratulations to you. Now, as a level 2 director, what's going to happen is our company is going to give you the keys to a Dodge Charger or Dodge Challenger. You choose, and you can have any color you want as long as it's white, okay? And you're going to receive an additional $2,000 to $4,000 depending on the size of your team as well. As a level 3 director, this is where that Mercedes came in. This is where that Jaguar came in. Remember, you're going to get that Jaguar or the BMW or the Mercedes, and your monthly bonus income is going to be between $3,000 to $7,000 every single month, okay? Now, level 4, I believe, Clifton, you received that Rolex watch. This is the presidential Rolex, or ladies, if you don't want the presidential Rolex, you can get either a dream boat or a dream vacation, and then your monthly residual income is going to be between $6,000 to $12,000 per month. Now, remember, if your company, if your job did not give you an opportunity to make this type of income, it's only because their compensation plan is leaning up against the wrong wall. You see, here, the opportunity is for anyone that's willing to go out and do the work. You can actually do that. So, level 5 director, when you become a level 5 director, you are going to receive either a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. Somebody said Ferrari, you got a Ferrari. So this is where it happens. And your monthly bonus income, think about it, dream about it. Your monthly bonus income is going to be between $10,000 and $20,000 every single month, regardless if you get out of bed. You know what? With a Lamborghini or Bentley or 2-4-door Bentley or Ferrari or something like that in your driveway, guess what? You're getting out of bed. You're getting out of bed because you want to drive it, right? Now, as a level 6 director, Jerry, guess what? Our company is going to pay you a $1 million bonus. Remember, like I said before, our company have already paid out 6 of these $1 million bonuses already. And that we are just now starting. We want to pay out 60,000 of these $1 million bonuses. And we're looking for people who want to actually sign them and cash them, okay? Now, our company says this: there are no checks too large that our company cannot write if you're willing to go out and do the work. So what type of work are you willing to go out and do? As a level 7 director, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get either the vacation home, a $1 million vacation home, $1 million yacht, or $1 million motor coach. Then your monthly bonus income is going to be between $30,000 and $50,000. Congratulations. And it gets better than that. Guess what? At level 8 director, you're going to get paid $150,000 per month. Can you imagine that? Some people are striving to make $100,000 a year. You're making over $150,000 per month. Yep, it's on the table for each and every one of you. And should something ever happen to you, God forbid, guess what? Our company is going to pay your heirs, your family, over $100,000 guaranteed for 10 years. Talk about leaving a legacy for your family. Remember what I was talking about? A wise man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. this is definitely how you can leave an inheritance for your children's children, your children's children's children. You know, I'm talking about old money here. You see, we call this the perfect business. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we have multiple streams of income. Matter of fact, we have so many streams of income, you don't necessarily have to look anywhere else. You're the boss, you work around your schedule, and there's unlimited income potential. You see, we have 26 income streams, and 11 of them deals with the travel, all of the travel side. So that means the 15 or 16 of them that deals outside of travel. So if travel decides to go down, which it won't, which it can't, which it never will, you know, but just in case it did, you still have at least 15 more different types of income in this one company. Can you imagine the rich people saying you got to have multiple streams of income? That's not saying you have to have multiple jobs. That's not saying you have to have multiple businesses. You can have multiple streams of income in one company if you choose to. You see, let me ask you a question. Let me slow it down for a second and ask you this. If all this company did for you was allow you and your family to take those elaborate vacations that you've been looking forward to taking all of your life, and we did it for pennies on a dollar, would it be worth the investment? Absolutely. If all this did was allow you to earn a $10,000 bonus this year before December, would it be worth the investment? Of course. If all this did was put another $30,000 in your pocket, just for your savings alone, would it be worth the investment? Absolutely. See, this is a no-brainer. It's decision time. For less than the price of a cell phone, you're going to be in business for yourself in the largest industry in the world for $499 or for the $299, which is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in the largest industry in the world with in-demand products and services because everybody wants to travel. As a matter of fact, ask them a simple question. Would you rather be at work right now? Or would you rather be on vacation? They'll say vacation every single time. See, you can work this business around the clock from your cell phone. You don't have to go to a brick and mortar. You can work it from anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, as long as you have internet connectivity. And you can leverage your way to building wealth. You see, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you to get started. You see, if I invited you to this presentation, we're going to invite you to get started, and I'm going to give you a link to go to. If someone else invited you to this presentation, we're going to invite you to get started. We're going to give you a link to go to that you can get started, and you can get started tonight. When you go to that link, you're going to start with a page that looks like this. Over there on the bottom left-hand side, it says Get Started Today. Don't delay. Get started today. You're going to go to a page that looks like this. There's top income. All you have to do is pick whether the tip program or the top program. It's all up to you. Just pick one of those two, and then don't forget to click on this button down here at the bottom. It says, I'd also like to become a Surge Business Associate. See, this is the program that allows you to start getting those Ferraris and those, you know, the vacation home and the watch and all of the cars and all of the residual income. That's that program right there, and it's only for $19.95 a month. You see, what I'm going to say, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the beaches of the world. We are here to help you build your wealth. We're here to help you build your empire. And I'm going to turn this call back over to Mr. Dennis Mott. Mr. Mott, it's up to you, sir. I believe you're on mute.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. All right.
Thank you very much, Jay. I got so excited, I forgot to unmute myself. Right? The presentation, it was fabulous. You went from one place to another place. I mean, you went from the travel side to the money, showed the money. Everybody seemed excited. The game show was excellent. So I'm just gonna put some pictures up here just for travel. Then I'm gonna ask some questions, you guys out there. I hope you guys are having fun and enjoying this as much as I am. I'm having a great time watching Jay. I'm just loving it, what he's put up there. So you can do whatever you want. You can use your imagination. Folks, you can use your imagination. There's one of those bonus checks right there, folks. You can have them all day, every day, daily, weekly, monthly, whatever you want, you can have it. It can be yours. So, folks, I just want to say thank you guys for coming out here. And I was just thinking about what Jay was saying about your time freedom. You know, even in this pandemic that's going on, people are still traveling all over the world. They're going everywhere. I went from California. I went to Las Vegas for a few days. And then I went from Las Vegas, I flew to Chicago, and I was like, wait a minute. The airline was saying, hey, does anybody want to take a later flight? Because they were so full, they were offering an extra $500 to people to take later flights. And I don't know what they're talking about this pandemic, but people are still traveling is what I'm saying. And now I went from Chicago. I stayed there for a few days. Now I'm here in New York. I'm up here in upstate New York, up with my mom out. Folks, you can do whatever you want. You can do what you want, when you want, how you want, with whomever you want, anytime you want. It's stuff going on, but it doesn't stop here because money is still being made. You saw Jay talk about $1,000 bonuses. Where can you get that for? $4.99. You get an investment of $1,000, $10,000 bonus, $50,000 bonus. You know what? $1 million bonus. And they played the game. They had the homes, the cars. We give this to you. I know people who worked their jobs for 20 years, and guess what? They may get a Starbucks card for $25 for Christmas. We're going to show you, if you want a brand new car, even if it's the Charger or the Challenger, it's free, folks. It's free. And not only that, they pay your insurance so you can do whatever you want. All you have to do is put gas in it. It is so much stuff here that is phenomenal and all the benefits, and you get to travel and have fun and help others. That's what we like, helping others reach their goals and dreams, to achieve their goals and dreams right here with Surge 365. So with that said, I just want to thank all of you guys. I got a question out there for anyone out there. I just want to ask you, what did you like best about what you saw today on Jay's excellent presentation? Anyone want to unmute themselves? Unmute yourself.
Hi,
Hello, who is that?
this is LaShawn in Chicago.
Hi, LaShawn in Chicago, all around the world. Go ahead.
Thank you, Jay. That was an awesome presentation. Every time I watch, I always learn something new. I just wanted to say that the fact that I don't have to create anything, that it's already done. All I have to do is just sign up and just share a link. And while I'm sleeping, someone can be booking and making money. That is an easy way. And also the fact that my cell phone is my office and I carry it wherever I go. So wherever I go, I'm sharing it, and I'm sharing happiness, because this is a fun business. It's people always want to travel. I can't think of anybody that would say they don't want to. And even if they say they don't want to travel, they still want to do other things, go to restaurants, go out to amusement parks, or go to, some fun place. And I can't imagine someone saying, no, I'd rather go to work at 9 o'clock in the morning. So back to you, Dennis.
Oh, that is amazing, folks. You heard it. She said, hey, it's goof proof. It's easy to do. Folks, as Jay pointed out, how much would it cost for you to start a business? $199,000 just to start a travel business right here, right now. You can get involved in this business for as little as $299 and $99 a month, or if you want to go to the top, as we like, $499 and $99 a month. That is amazing. So thank you guys. I want to go out and ask a guest. I'm going to pick on somebody. I'm going out to Tracy. Tracy, how are you doing? I just want to know, as a guest, what did you like best about what you saw this evening? Unmute yourself, Tracy. She's still there? Let's see. Okay.
This is Jerry. I can make a comment.
Okay, go ahead, Jerry.
I'm a travel consultant by trade. This is my career. My thing is, where was I all these 25 years of working as hard as I have, not about what you guys just showed, what Jay showed. I said, where was I? I mean, you have no idea. This is like, no, it's almost sounds too good to be true, because I know what it takes to put a trip together, and to be able to do this and deliver to your clients is unbelievable. So I'm blown away. Said,
all right. Okay. I got another supporter. I know somebody here, she's looking at it, she sees it. And Jerry, I'm glad that you are in the travel industry, because as you're in there, have you ever seen, just a question, have they ever given you a Ferrari or a car just for doing your job?
These are my very words. I said, where were you guys? 25 years I've just finished. I mean, I've never heard of it. It's just, this is unreal. I mean, this is doable. I would have questions afterwards, like putting groups together and all that, but that's for another day. But this is impressive. This is
impressive. All right. We love it, Jerry. I'm glad that you love what you saw and everything you see. No one has ever missed a check here. You don't have to worry about a chargeback. It's not happening. All right here, you get some money. I'm telling you firsthand, those bonuses and those checks, and you just travel the world and get paid and pay. You already know some of the commission, but you weren't getting that marketing side of it.
No,
On top
no,
of the residual
no.
income. I understand that.
No.
You know, you start your month out and you got 1,000, 9,000, whatever, before you do anything. That is amazing. So I love that you're here, Jerry. We really appreciate it, and I thank you. So let me ask you a question, Jerry. Out of a scale of 1 to 10, where do you see yourself fitting in here? 1 being the lowest, 0 being the lowest, 10 being the highest.
Well, no, this is my cup of tea. I can do this. I can do it, and I can do it well. My thing is, you know, because I'm in transition. I have a brick and mortar. So all this is, you know, right now I'm transitioning and deciding what do I do next. And the good Lord put Jay on my path, so to speak. And I said, Jay, that's not possible. I mean, I couldn't wrap my arms around it. But now that I see it, yeah, this is doable. I will have questions, of course, but you know, how do you proceed? You know, how do you start? But if all of you guys are proof that it works, you know, yes. I mean, if you can do it, I can do it too.
That's right. That's right. I love it. I'm just going to say you a 10. So you have a few questions. Let's give you an 8 or 9. Jay's going to answer all your questions. And we're going to have you as a business partner here at Serve 365 real soon. As you see, you know how to travel the world. This is just me. What about all of us others going to Dubai, Hawaii, wherever you want to go, you can do it here and make substantial income in your spare time. Not having a brick and mortar, you can be anywhere in the world. Like Jay said, I'm in the jacuzzi and the hot tub and I'm doing business. I'm here in New York right now, having a great time. I'm out here cutting trees for my mom and doing the lawn, but I'm still having business because people are still wanting to do marketing. As we look at the unemployment, as he said, we have people right now, 47 million people, they're getting unemployment. What's going to happen when that runs out? What's going to happen when the stimulus checks runs out? Guess what? You can still make your own stimulus check. You want a $1,200 stimulus check or $1 million stimulus check? That's what I'm talking about. So thank you very much, Jerry. I'm going to turn this over to my friend out in California. Hey, he's recruited people, over 40 people here by himself, and he went to the Bahamas and added another 25 people on his team. So I'm going to bring up Mr. Clifton Sutton. Take it away, Clifton.
Awesome job, gentlemen. Absolutely amazing. Every time I get on, I want to sign up all over again. I want to put my $400-some back in and start all over. But just as Dennis was saying, you know, for Jerry, this is absolutely a doable situation for you because I came from a brick and mortar 9-to-5 job, never did travel in my life, and was able to move up the ranks to regional builder, and I made those $1,000 bonuses. So it is absolutely doable for you. So, and all the other guests, I want to welcome you and coming to, because of the decision that you made to get on this webinar today was absolutely amazing. So you took the first step in doing your future, you know, and joining this company. So just take time to get back to those that have actually introduced this to you, and we'll see you at the top.
All right. I'm going to go ahead. Thank you, Clifton, for your expertise. And we're going to go back to the man, the myth with the wisdom, the man of the day out in Cleveland, Ohio, the radio personality, Mr. Harvey Zay. Take it away and close us out.
Thank you, Dennis Mott Jr. Thank you. It's been a great presentation today. I've been enjoying it, almost like seeing it for the first time, just as excited. And Jay really did a great job of making it so clear you can't miss with Jay. He takes you all the way. And then Dennis wrapping it up better than Mott's applesauce. Yes, he put the sauce on it today. So ladies and gentlemen, you know, this is a serious business. We have a lot of fun. But what makes it so serious for me, Dennis, is that I once had a traditional business with overhead. You know, when you got to come up with $3,000 or $4,000 every month, whether you have customers or not, or whether you have a few, that's a lot of overhead. Now in this business, no overhead sometimes, or maybe less than $100 a month overhead, or around 100. That's nothing. We earn that in a few minutes, and the rest is gravy. And as the company said, there is no check too big that they will not write when we earn it. And that's what we do. and we have a goal every week, every month to earn money, and we're going to the top. So we see we're not going to be alone because Jerry's coming, B. Petty's coming, Nadra, LaShawn, Margot, everybody in the line today can do this. I don't know anyone who cannot work this business because all you have to do is have the desire. Like my prospect calling now, I'm going to have to call him back because we don't have time to talk now on the phone. I told you to wait till we were finished. I think we're not finished yet. All I do is just do that and do that. And now we're not disturbed. See, I used to be on TV and radio, and we had people who would distract us sometimes. But tonight, nothing's going to distract me from going to the top. After all that presentation with Jay, we don't want to waste this time and nobody else. So we'll be back again next week. Now, next week, the big difference is we're going to have extra guests. You're invited to bring some guests with you, have them come on the line, and then we will show them how they can be successful too. And you will start to build your team. Now, this is breaking news. Here's what the company's doing. And Jerry's going to like this because, see, some of us have a lot of people on our team, but let's say you have 100 people on your team. And between that 100 people, the total booked travel paid for by the customers comes to $1 million. That's not hard to do when you have 100 people, but you as a national builder in the company, which is just 2 or 3 steps up from where you are now, you're going to get 6% of that. And then you go to the next level, you're going to get 10%. We're talking $100,000 bonus, and you didn't do any work for it. It was your team. So we're growing our teams now, starting to get those bonuses, whether it's $1 million or 500,000, whatever the number is, you're going to get 10% when you get to the director level. And it won't be long before you'll be a national builder. So there's more coming. The company's right now working on more money for people in the field who will do the work. And then we'll have some spectators too, but looks like everybody here wants to be a participant along with us. We participate because we want to be paid. And that compensation is better than we could find anywhere in the world. It's Surge, and that's why we Surge. We have a group of women over who are surging with the women in Surge, and we're the men in Surge. And now today we have us together, and together we are strong. We are unstoppable. So welcome aboard, everybody. Let's do it. Let's not take no for an answer. Let's go to the top nonstop. Now, we'll be back next week at the same time, right here on the same channel. And those of you who are in the business already, you know we have marketing and money coming up Tuesday night. And we come back with an orientation. And if you don't know about that, Jay will tell you about it, our guest, and anyone who invited you will tell you what's happening next week. We have some dynamite presentations by the founders of the company. These are multimillionaires presenting to us and helping us to come to the top with them. You don't want to miss that. So let's go, everybody. As Jay would always say, go, go, go. Go be it. Go do it so you can go have it. And I say, be legendary. Have a good night, everybody. Take care, and let's thrive with Surge 365.
All right. Thank you, Harvey. Good night, everybody. See you soon, Jerry.
Welcome aboard, Jerry.